Hey guys, how y'all doing? Boston, Massachusetts checking in. Yes, I had such a beautiful day today. I had recorded a message earlier talking about some things, but it just didn't record for some reason. Anyway, so I'm just going to discuss what I was discussing earlier. I was talking about myself, my walk, which I say is a signature walk. You understand? When I come through, they pause like statues. Okay, too short in the house. That's his words. Okay, so basically what I want to talk about is a few things. Myself, Mama D, 50 Cent and Young Buck, and Bun B. So, let's start with myself. So, I have this infamous walk, okay? And the reason that I know, because it attracts a lot of people. They always talk about my walk. Nothing special to me. I'm just going to and from. But anyways, so one time, this guy, he drove around the block, and he was like, "You really walk like that?" I was like, "Yes, I do." You understand? He's like, "Okay, yeah, okay." Kept it pushing. The second incident occurred was I was walking down the street, and this guy, he was like, "You act like you walk like you own the sidewalk." I said, "I might." He said, "Prove it." I said, "I don't have anything to prove to you." And I kept it pushing. Now, the third time was this old lady. I seen her. She was struggling to get across the street. I said, "Let me help this old lady across the street." So after I got her across the street, she was like, "Don't walk like that." She was like, you better start walking like that. You're going to get hurt." I said, "Okay, Nana." All right. And I chuckled and went on about my business. And then the fourth time was this young girl. She was like, "Oh my gosh, you walk like a lady. I want to walk like you." So I was like, "Thank you, honey." So that's about my walk. Okay, guys? So now we about to talk about some real interesting people. More interesting than myself. Okay? We're going to start with, I said Mama D. Mama D, America's, or the world's, should I say, best hip-hop reality mom. We know we love Mama D. She crazy. She crazy. But Nine Magazine is reporting how crazy she is. She was under a car, towed up from the floor up. She done lost her wig and everything. Her son Scrappy had to come and pick her up. And when she got up, you know what I'm saying? She was like, oh my gosh. Like one of them cutouts. I was like, "Ooh, Mama D, let me find out you can't handle your liquor, girl." Mama D was still looking fabulous, but she was not controlling that liquor. That's a no-no. And now we're going to talk about 50 Cent and Young Buck. So we all know that 50 Cent, he posted on Instagram how Young Buck's career could be affected from him dating a transgender. But he also said he's looking for the support of the LGBT community to help Young Buck. The only thing I'm wondering if Young Buck could rebound from the transgender allegations. Hey, there are some gay gangsters that will put in the work. I mean, put it down on you. Hands is good, tool skills is good, they own it. They just like men. That could be Young Buck's case. But the issue with Young Buck in the media lately, he keep going after 50 Cent. I'm not feeling that. I don't think anyone is feeling that, because we all know he wasn't like that when Glamour Perfect brought the smoke. He was pleading and crying, and yeah, we all know how it went down. And she was going on all of these talk shows, giving all of these bloggers and YouTubers, shows, giving all of these interviews. He was, excuse me. But he said it's not the end of the world, young Glamour Perfect. Young Buck, he's saying, let me go out my contract to 50. But I'm saying, you know what? Get hundreds of thousands of dollars. Focus on your music. And stay off the internet with this so-called beef you got going on with 50 Cent. Talking about you going to kill his career. You can't kill his career. It's no way. If you try to say something, we probably have already heard it. It's apparent that, your music is not really being played like that. And I don't know which other way you could come at 50 Cent to destroy him. All I'm saying with the Young Buck situation is this. Get your money, man. Get your money, man. Use all the platforms 50 Cent have and just promote your music. Stick with the music. We don't give a fuck about you being gay, man. That's your personal business. All I want to say is leave that bullshit alone with 50 Cent going public with it. If you got issues with that man, go to that man. Go to the table with that man. You understand? And let that shit ride. We ain't kids no more. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ain't kids no more. You understand? Y'all are middle-aged men. You should be able to resolve your issues much better than how you're handling them. That's all I'm going to say about that. Bun B. Praise the Lord, we still have him with us, a legend. We all know the story that's going around. According to Hip Hop News, reported that an intruder broke into Bun B's house. Some young man tried to rob them in essence. Put a pistola to his wife's head. You understand? Bun heard the commotion, got the strap. They say get the strap, got the strap. Thank God Bun B is okay. His family is okay. There was no bloodshed. That this young man is arrested. And, we know something's going to happen because, thank God Bun B is the type of brother to call the police and say, come and get this nigga. Period. You understand? But we're happy that nothing popped off to the extreme other than what happened. They're going to see him in jail. You know how that is. In certain towns and cities, hey, you'll find out news first from the jailhouse before you find it out in the streets. Believe me, the word always comes from the jailhouse. So, we're going to hear about it. Believe that. And I want to talk about one more video that's surfacing the internet. I don't know if you heard about this, but there's this guy, and he takes his 2 fingers out of his lady's coochie, and it has some creamy, milky yeast on it. And that guy is licking his fingers, talking about, yeah. I don't know if he just came home. I don't know what the deal is with this brother. But she was like, no, babe, don't do that. Don't show that, because everybody in their comments was like, yo, she has a bad yeast infection. I hope he read those comments, man, because you should never have that type of amount of yeast in your vagina. It's just no way. It's definitely some health issues going on there. I would recommend and suggest that they both go and see the doctors, because you eating it, you sticking it, and she wearing it, and it's like, girl, if you're a young woman and shit ain't right, I don't know, you still learning. But when you a middle-aged woman and up there in age, man, come on, you should know the deal by now. You should know that your coochie's supposed to smell like roses. And if it has an odor, then you need to be going to the hospital. If it has a significant amount of yeast, something looking like mayo and some other shit like paste, glue, you need to be going to the hospital. You know that if you itching down there, because you know that, you know you have to be itching, it's your body, you should be going to the hospital. Now, there's free health care out here. Okay? You need to go and find what's up. You understand? Hey, all I could tell everybody is this. Be safe. Be careful. And be aware. Because today's sexual activities are very, very risque. In the past, all you had to worry about was a bro cheating with the hoe, or your best friend, or even a relative. Not that that's good. But today, now, it's men, it's women, it's multiples. It's just too much trying going on. You know that trisexual risque lifestyle. It's crazy. Hey guys, keep your heads up. I hope this video play back so y'all can see it. Such a beautiful day today. So everybody enjoy the weather wherever you may be at. I'm out.